Assalamualaikum and very good evening. My name is Muhammad Aizin bin Muhammad Asri. Today I will present about Malayan banking Berhad and Affin holding Berhad. Okay, for the background is Malayan banking Berhad is known as Maybank. It's a Malaysian universal bank with key operating home market of Malaysia, Singapore and Indonesia. Maybank is also the largest bank by market capitalization and total asset and one of the largest bank in the Southeast Asian, with total asset exceeding USD 203 billion and having a net profit of USD 1.98 billion for 2019. Maybank is also ranked 106 in the Banker 2020 Top 1000 World Bank. Maybank is the largest public listed company on Bursa Malaysia, the Malaysian Stock Exchange, with a market capitalization of USD 23.7 billion as of 31 December 2019. Okay, Maybank network span across all 10 Asian nations as well as key Asian country and global finance center with a network of 2,600 retail banking branches worldwide with more than 43,000 employees. The story of Malayan banking Berhad was founded by the Singaporean business tycoon Tan Sri Koo Teck Puat. The company was led by the President and CEO Tan Sri Amir Sham Abdul Aziz from 1994 until March 2008. Okay, for the awards and recognition, Brand Finance Global 500 brand. Maybank is the only Malaysian bank and one of two brands from Malaysia who qualified to be included in the previous Brand Finance Global 500 brand list in the January. Okay, for the Affin holding Berhad, Affin Bank provide a suite of financial product and service that is centered to both retail and corporate customer. Okay, for the vision and mission of Affin Bank is the vision is the preferred one-stop financial service provider committed to meeting and exceeding customer expectation. Okay, for the mission is delivering premier investment and commercial banking solution to satisfy the need of our value customer in all sector. The second one is adoption of best business and management practice, investment in technology and human resources and strategic alliance with reputable world-class player. Okay, for the industry analysis Maybank, the first one is threat of new entrant. Okay, for the second one is bargaining power of buyers. Okay, for the industry analysis, Affin Bank intense rivalry among existing players, which means is financial service have existed for hundreds of years and nearly everyone who need banking service already has them. As a result, bank must take an effort to entrench client away from competitor. Okay, for the second one is bargaining power of supplies. Capital is the primary resources of any bank and there are four major suppliers of capital in the industry. Okay, the first one is customer deposit. The second one is mortgage and loan. The third one is mortgage-backed security. And the last one is loan from other financial institution.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Berhad bin Zaidi. My student ID is 2019 800 is we going to strategy analysis for Malayan banking Berhad. Okay, first we going to political. Maybank is based in Malaysia, a political stand country. The bank is a government-linked business or just GLC that is majority owned by the country's main fund manager company and the country's employer provident fund. As a GLC, the bank benefit from government initiative that have contributed to the bank current status. Okay, second we can to economic. Maybank benefit from the current status of the economy. The BNM's overnight policy rate adjustment indirectly boosts the bank liquidity, allowing it to grow its long portfolio and lend credit to new consumer. The expanding its customer base. The strengthening economy generate business profit, which increase demand for banking product and service and provide potential for the bank to expand. Next we go into social. Current norms and expectation, health awareness, population growth rate, age distribution, career altitude, safety, consciousness, and global warming Malaysian society have developed into a computer literate civilization. There is a desire for internet banking that combine financial ease with a customer lifestyle. Maybank 30, which is debit and credit cards and a reserve machine network, contribute to living convenience by facilitating cashless transaction in area where most people will carry plastic card rather than cold hard cash. Additionally, there is the possibility for the Islamic banking system, which encourages profit sharing and has grown in favor among Muslim and non-Muslim alike. Okay, and next we're going to technology. Okay, what technology environments assume that may have an effect on the bank operation. Every 2 years, technology advance exponentially. What effect will they have on product or service? New technology are being invented at a breakneck pace, and the rate of change itself is accelerating. Additionally, there are changes in the stress barriers to certain industry and in financial education, such as outsourcing and insourcing. Maybank is strengthening its competitive position by outsourcing non-core activity. The bank would be able to focus more on what it does best, optimize its resource to maximum earning as a result of this strategy. Additionally, it invests in cutting edge technology and have been an industry leader in terms of technology utilities to give superior service to its client. Okay, fourth, we can do ecological. This element account in terms of ecological and environmental concern. Nevertheless, this aspect will have an economic and social component. Maybe in the FIN, an opportunity in green banking when it responds to BNF's appeal for a special fund dedicated to customer investing to green technology. Okay, last but not least, we're going to legal. What is occurring as a result legislative reform? This may have an effect on employment, material access, costs, resource, import or export, and taxation. Among other things, Maybank is directly impacted by the legal climate. The government initiative to liberalize the bank sector have created opportunity for foreign business to enter the Malaysian market. As part of its expansion, Maybank expanded beyond Malaysian border new legislation such as the Anti-Competition Law 2010, the Whistleblower Protection Act 2010, and the Personal Data Protection Act 2010 have a direct influence on the bank, forcing it to alter its process and procedures to guarantee compliance with applicable rules. Okay, next we going to strategy analysis for Affin Holding Berhad. First we going to politic. Politic stability can influence the finance and banking industry of a nation in terms of minority rates, investment, and loan payoff. Rules and regulations that embodied the industry in terms of license, connection with Ministry of Finance and BNM. Okay, next we get into economy. Is a moderation in economic growth, the declining rate of inflation, expansion of private consumption and business spending, expansion continues include growth, monetary policy committee MPC forecast the climbing number for loan demand, especially in domestic on-trade industry and economic transformation program ETP project delay. Okay, next we go to social. The increased demand for fast banking and financing service, increased financing transaction via online with the threat of security breach, the needs of younger generations for banking and financial product that suit with their lifestyle, such as rewards and freebies. Okay, next we go to technology. They have three. First, internet banking. Second, phone banking. Third, cash deposit machine. Okay. Next, environment. Asian central banks have made major headway in support of economic integration through the ASEAN Economic Community (AEC). The central bank has endorsed a high-level framework to advance economic and financial integration. Investment banking is anticipated to maintain through growth of 15% per annum throughout 2010 until 2015, before moderating to 10% in 2016 until 2020. Okay, last we get to legal. Rule and regulation. The government banking and financial institution such as Banking and Financial Act 1989, BAFIA, Higher Practice Act 1967, Islamic Banking Act 1983. Okay, last the potential evolution of transforming of KL Regional Center. Okay, next we are going to financial analysis for Malaysian Banking Berhad. Comparative analysis. First we going to segment financial Berhad. Okay, at this slide we have two photo. First about total asset, second about total liability. Okay, as we can see in chart or slide, the total asset of Malaysian Banking Berhad have increased for year 2016 until to 2020. Okay, on the other hand, the total liability also have increased in the year 2016, 2019 and 2020. And okay, next we go to comparative analysis of income statement analysis. As this statement, we can see 4 years. First 2016, second 2017, third 2018, and ninth is 2019.
My name is Muhammad Ashwan Basri and my student ID is 20198C15N86. Today I'm going to present about financial ratio analysis. For financial ratio analysis, we have 4 types. The first one is liquidity ratio, capital structure and solvency ratio, asset utilization or efficiency ratio, and the last one is profitability ratio. Number 1 is current ratio. Current ratio implies the final capital of a company to clear off the current obligation by using its current asset. Here, the current asset include cash, stock, receivable, prepaid, expenditure, marketable securities, deposit, while the current debt include short-term loans, payroll liability, outstanding expenses, credit to various other payable. Any current ratio that is lower than 1 implies a negative financial performance for that business or individual. A current ratio below 1 is indicative of one inability to pay off the present time monetary obligation with their asset. For the second one is cash ratio. Cash ratio measure a company most liquid asset such as cash and cash equivalent to the entire current liability of the concerned company. As money in is the most liquid form of asset, this ratio indicates how quickly and to what limit a company can repay its current dues with the help of its readily available asset. Okay, for the last one for liquidity ratio is average collection period. The average collection period is the amount of time it takes for a business to receive payment owed by its client in terms of account receivable (AR). Companies companies calculate the average collection period to make sure they have enough money, enough cash, and hand to meet their financial obligation. Average collection period are most important for companies that rely heavily on receivable for their cash flow. The average collection period represents the average number of days between the date a credit sale is made and the purchase for the sale. Okay, for the second financial ratio analysis is capital structure and solvency ratio. Okay, for the third in financial ratio analysis is asset utilization or efficiency ratio. For the last financial ratio analysis is profitability ratio.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Faiz Fakhruddin bin Shahabuddin. My student number is 2019845414. Okay, for my part is I want to present about the conclusion of Malayan banking Berhad with the strengths and weakness. Okay, for the strengths for Malayan banking Berhad is as seen in the cash flow analysis above. The cash flow appears to be continuing in the same direction. Okay, the following cash flow component have been considered: operating cash flow, investment cash flow, and financing cash flow. As we all know, cash flows are a lifeblood of business, and it has been demonstrated on occasion that a good cash flow may sustain a corporation prior to making any long-term investment. Okay, for the weakness for Malayan banking Berhad is cash flow from investment appears to be much lower in 2019 and compared to 2018. The shift might be a result of the conclusion of long-term assets such as property, plants, and equipment, which can include cars, building, land, and machinery. Additionally, it is created by the opportunity of possible disposition of financial investment that are available for sale and held to maturity. Okay, for the strength for Affin Holding Berhad is Affin Bank's net cash flow in 2018 is 2,653 1725, which is higher than the 1,88901 in 2020. Okay. Additionally, years of the financial experience for proven credibility and readability as a sound banking and financial institution. Okay, for the weakness for Affin Holding Berhad is somewhat of lower than in 2019, that percent 42.24%. Okay, this is because the operating profit after allowance for 2020 is the lowest at 352,316 compared to 2652341. Okay, for the additionally based off earn ratio, FM Bank may face a problem as their profitability continues to decline each year. Okay, that's all to me. Thank you.